Howdy, Dorks. Howdy, howdy. Happy Monday. Happy Unchatter. Happy computer crashing. Hooray. Oh my god. I got everything. Everything was set up. Everything was running. I was going live. Just playing 2 minutes worth of music. And then the computer dies. So cool. How are you? How's your Monday? Hopefully it's better than that. It's also very hot out right now. It says it's 90 degrees out right now, which is not like as hot as the planet gets, I understand, but like it is full sun. It is 90 degrees. It's more than my poor body can handle. So I was out for a whole 30 minutes and probably got dehydration just in that amount of time. But yeah, we're here. I'm here. It's cool enough to exist in here. Sensing no aircon. I mean, I have the unit going on out in the living room. So, but I'm getting like just the secondary cooling from the thing that's far away. There's like only one spot that it can go, and it's on the other side of the apartment. But that's fine. I'll live. It's all good. We're playing Elden Ring today. We're playing Elden Ring. Today we're gonna bake alive in video game land as well. To recap from last time, we've reached the final boss. I'm quite certain that that's the final boss, right? I'm guessing you didn't kill the boss. I sure didn't. Oh my goodness. The last one's a doozy. The last one's a whole thing. So today, my plan for today is to not even try that boss. I think there's some other things we can do. I think we can get some levels. I think we can get some more of those Tree fragments. I think we can do some more of those sacred ashes to improve our summons. Things like that. I think that's going to be a good thing to help us through that final thing. Remember Sekiro end boss taking a while? It sure did. I did some off-screen practice with the Sekiro end boss, and I've also done some off-screen practice with our friends here. I'm not there yet though. Holy cow. I've maybe gotten them down to like a third, maybe a smidge below half. Really not much though. And then I run out of flasks, and then the Mimic Tier dies, and then Ansbach dies. Or actually, Ansbach has been outliving me pretty reliably. But yeah, we're gonna do some work. We're gonna scour over the DLC areas. I think there's some places we haven't been. There's some goodies we haven't found. So we're gonna work on that today. Will you take Jolan to Rod's Rise? Sure, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. That was a thing you mentioned. I am curious about this interaction. It sounds like there's a thing. So there's music paused, there's that. Here's game. Hopefully it works. There we go. All right. I did do a little bit of summoning last night, so I have some runes. I'm okay with making runes off stream, but I'm gonna spend them so that it's, you know, recorded what I'm doing. So I'm gonna probably level twice here. And I've been thinking, I think what we need to do at this point is get our strength up a bit. Because we've been focusing on Dex and Faith, which have been doing us pretty good this far. But our weapons actually have like both the Magma Blade and the Death Knight's Twin Axes have better strength scaling than Dex scaling. So we're kind of doing ourselves a little disservice by not doing a bit more strength. Not to mention, I guess that'll help our Gravelstone as well, just a tiny bit. But yeah, I think we're gonna go a bit more strength. That will also allow us to equip a heavier shield. I think I'm gonna get enough strength to do a great shield. Wow, that's exactly enough. Holy cow, that was not on purpose. I did a tiny bit of farming. Tiny bit of farming. It's bugged me this whole time that the Banished Knight shield does not really match the Crucible aesthetic. So I did a little bit of Googling and a little bit of farming, and a little bit of upgrading, I guess. So I now I have this which is at least the same color scheme as the rest of our stuff. But we need more strength to equip it. But it's a higher, it's a great shield instead of a medium shield, so it's gonna, I mean, it's also heavier. We're probably gonna have to do more endurance as well. But we'll work on it. We'll work on it. That's the goal. So yes, let's go to Rabbath's Rise. Do you want to do Jolan at Rabbath's Rise? It's a few extra steps, but I do know them. Okay. Well, let me see if I can figure it out. Because I definitely did not think to come back here at all. I'm also getting appraised, which is nice. Didn't expect tree and why is it always death? Also here, the one that's here in Rabbath's Rise. That one's doing pretty well. Because there is a secret door here. I'm curious if this is going to be something that presents itself. Because it's not like I can't summon here, right? It's not telling me I can summon. All this looks like just normal Rise stuff, right? Yeah, here's ours. Here's my message. But yeah, I don't remember there being... Ugh. You'll also notice, this is gonna annoy me very quickly. My controller has developed a drift. So that's cool. If you see me running forward in instances where it would not make sense to run forward, it's because my controller is already showing its age. Yeah, right there. Oh, I'm gonna hate that. This is my second controller since, like, starting stream. It's not even like I'm always doing controller stuff. Most of the things I stream are on keyboard. And still I'm wearing out these controllers like nobody's business. Super happy about that. Yeah, interesting. Is there something that I have to do before coming here? Seek up, therefore forced off north. Ah, toxic. Behold lovable sort. How's your Monday? My Monday's okay. It's definitely a Monday. Oh, yep, see, there I go, walking off cliffs. Because of my controller. That's so cool. That's so cool. I went out for a brief walk and it is hot. It is very hot out and I don't like it. Do you crowdfund a new controller? No, I mean, they're not that expensive, but like, come on. It hasn't even been a year. It hasn't even been a year since I bought this controller as a replacement for the last one that started drifting. Woo. Nope, okay. I mean, yeah, there's obviously that. You can probably go down here, right? It's like none of this, likely not here. Like, I haven't even seen anything that would indicate that I should try anything, right? This is truly secret stuff. Like, is there some kind of breadcrumb trail that would have led me to do this? What would be my first clue? Because I don't even know what the first clue was supposed to be. Because Jolan did the typical NPC thing and just was aloof and then attacked me, then died. There's some dogs. Hello, dogs. Everything hits so dang hard, my gosh. I read 3 wiki posts and I honestly cannot work out how the hell you'd even work this out. That's fair. I mean, that sounds right. There were some quests in the base game that I had no hope of finding. Oh? There's something hiding over here. No. Okay, you might have to just tell me. Thought I saw... no. Not a hole in the wall. Like, for all appearances, it looks very normal. Can you drop off to the very top from up there? Also, if you gave her the Iris of Occultation, then you just get her sword, and then this whole extra quest thing is closed off forever. Interesting. Interesting. So it's only if you turn her into a summon. Which I guess makes sense, because if she's not a summon, then she's just gone, right? Yeah, I don't know. My only thought is the roof, but what would that even give me? There's nothing. I don't think there's anything on the roof, right? Sometimes you have to emote to unlock things. Gesturing required. Okay. Which one? Are we doing an oh mother? No. There's one that you had to use in the base game, not this one. I don't think, do I have erudition? Do you need erudition? I have rapture. I'm not sure I have erudition. You do need erudition? Wow, okay. I don't think it does anything here. Oh. But then what do I do here? Let us go together. Scatter view, closest grace would be Hinterland side of grace, and then head to Shaman Village. Pathway back to the village, traveling down. Okay, so okay. So it is that. Wow, okay. So it's gonna be Hinterland. I guess that makes sense. You can kind of see that the tower is kind of close to this cliffside over here. I guess. As far as I can tell, you just have to guess all this. I mean, I did have that thought, right? I did have that thought and then discounted it, so that's kind of on me. We're just gonna go up here, right? But yeah, the only clue that you have is that the top of this tower is kind of close to the base of this cliff. And you find them like way far apart time-wise. Here's America's village, in case you didn't see it before. All these birds, that's cool. Yeah, you had the right idea with dropping down. One of the messages you read was like, seek up, seek north. And see, I even discounted that, thinking it was like, okay, you've done Rabbath's Rise, now move on to the Shadow Keep. So yes, really it's my fault. She made it all golden. That's true. I wonder if it was golden before. Well, she did like bless this place, right? There was a little minor Erdtree there. This is gonna be very dangerous with my drifting controller. Oh, down here? See, yeah, I didn't drop down here. Yeah, okay. I missed this. This is a clue. The fact that there's a little path here. That's the clue. And I just didn't come down here. Okay. Not that that would have done anything at that point anyway. Even if you try this the first time you get up here, you wouldn't have Jolan at that point. Yeah, okay, let's keep going down. Hope it's okay I told you. I mean, I asked. Yeah, totally. We're kind of, I mean, we're at that point in this game now where I've done basically everything that I'm going to figure out, and I'm kind of satisfied that I got, you know, a really good chunk of what's going on in this game. And there's gonna be things that I missed, and that's just how it works, and I want to know what all those things are. Not like immediately go Google everything and tell me, but like, I do want to know. My time for rolling? Really? I doubt it. Hard to see the line because you missed a drop down the first time. Yep, sure did. And so you didn't see the thing that makes the logic make sense. Yeah. Oh my, is there something else here that I'm gonna find? Ah, dark but whole. Hello, hello, hello! How's it going? We're exploring. Yeah, I did not find this cliffside. Since you could fight Radon 100 times until you kill him and have completed it, very satisfying having worked most of it out. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm satisfied that I figured out 80 to 90% of this game. Try jumping and then precious item. So we're not even getting to the toppy top. What am I? Oh, that little platform? There is a little platform. Whoop. Whoa! Got it. Did I figure it out? Felt like this pathway made a lot of sense to me once I knew it was here. I totally did not find this pathway. Even if I found this the first time we were here, I would not have put it together that I should come back. Horse actually makes the jump 10 times worse. Of course. Got off torrent and walked backwards. That makes sense. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of horizontal travel distance to that, right? It's just you just gotta fall. This is very pretty. I still really like this zone. Still a very, very pretty area. So I went back here. I know I went like behind these houses. I did not go... Like, even from here. You have to get, like, right here to see this path. I probably went through here and went to cliff and moved on with my life. But once you find this is like, this is FromSoft's way of saying there's something here. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we're still... Jeez. It is quite hidden. You can't see this from below at all, either. That's part of it. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Okay, yeah, there's a whole... Oh, I see. Okay. Examine puppet. Oh! Usher Anna into Sword of Night Jolan's Spirit Ashes. That is strange. So what happens when you interact with this before you have Jolan's puppet? Can you just not interact with it? Anna puppet's always there. Is Anna the one that we fought before the Finger Mother? And were they both puppets? Are they both puppets of Ymir's? I'd love to know who the chuff Anna is. Oh, there she is. And why is she I'm assuming Anna's a she. She's a puppet because someone turned her into a puppet, is how the puppets work in this game. Without Jolan's ashes, it just says puppet of Anna. I mean, yes, Jolan and Anna. And now it's gonna, yeah, I did the thing. And now it's gonna say something different, right? Spirits of two sword hands of night, one of them being possessed by Count Ymir's doll, Anna. Together, Jolan's sword and Anna's claws are as bottomless black, so her claws, yeah, she's the one that we fought, like when we went beneath the cathedral to fight the Finger Mother, Anna's the one that we fought right before that. She ambushed us first. Together, Jolan's sword and Anna's claws are as bottomless black and penetrate the enemy's guard. They were born in a cold, dark jail where they were raised, deprived of light, to be sword hands of night. Thus were they cultivated to become the most terrifying masters of their blades, though the burden of the deed left their hearts frail and... What? Does it... How do I scroll? Excuse you? Is there more? Or is it just cut off there? Can eventually actually trigger the invade early and talk to Jolan about it. Interesting. So I spent a lot of back and forth from the puppet and Jolan to try and figure all this out. Interesting. I also got beneath the cathedral early and got some dialogue from Jolan about it. Interesting. And there's not scroll. What? Frail and what? Is that a mistake? Is that the translation went a little bit too long? Thus they were cultivated to become the most terrifying masters of their blades, though the burden of the deed left their hearts frail and pliant. Interesting. It's not what I would have guessed that last word would have been. I got paranoid that I had broken the quest for Ymir. Turns out I just needed to ring the second horn bell again. Huh. So how did you get below the cathedral early? Because I'm assuming he wouldn't tell you about it. You were saying you've seen him like in that graveyard crying. You made reference to that before. I've only ever seen him sitting in his chair or gone. I've never seen him, like before we had the map for the third one, I'd never seen him in anywhere but the chair. He can randomly be at the grave, and anytime he's not on the seat, you can trigger the ladder. Just completely randomly? I just randomly did not see something? That is so typical. I found trigger rolling explosions. That's cool. Okay, well, there's that jam. There's how you do that. Mirror was in the graveyard and I saw that the chair was interactable. Yep, that sure didn't happen for me. Does he show up? Like, does he move over there when he still has things to tell you, or is that only if you come back and he's got no updates for his quest? And what's this? Spell machinist spell bearing. Oh. And see, like, we've been here. Like, this is the top, right? You would have had... You can't see up. You can see that there's an opening in the ceiling above you. And then an opening above that. That's all you would see. Ymir talks about, my, didn't you see something odd? And then goes on like nothing happened. Weird. Okay, well... I'm curious what's on this bell bearing. There's probably another couple bell bearings we haven't looked at as well. Sometimes they get new things. Offer all of these. Spell machinist and more and Ymir. Gallery. Gostock. Ymir. That's all the same stuff. Ymir has all of these spells. Super cool. Moore has everything. Oh, and Moore could sell you the perfume bottle. If you kill Sad Boy, Moore takes the perfume bottle. That's interesting. I was kind of curious what would happen there. If you can lock yourself out of the perfume bottle. These are all just flowers. Just a bunch of flowers. But then Spell Machinist? What did Spell Machinist do? Is that just in here? No. Oh, Rabbit's Great Bolt. Ooh, Magic Great Bolts. Interesting. That's not terrible. Okay. I'd be so bad at this game, I'm not observant enough to work anything like this out. You're not meant to figure these things out. Is the thing that you need to tolerate in games like this is the frustration that you won't find everything. Literally no one finds all of these things. I guarantee it. Even the most thorough people who know exactly what they're doing, they've played every FromSoft game, they know all the tricks, there's still going to be something that they miss. I guarantee it. No one goes through this the first time blind and 100% and gets everything. And that's just, and it's on purpose. Like that's how it's supposed to work. I don't know if either of you got this, but watching a friend, they got an event where he's coddling a little finger creeper and talking like it's Yuri. I saw him in the chair with that. He was sitting in his chair and he was cooing to a little finger creeper. Yeah, I definitely saw that. That was like when we came back like after blowing the first bell and then coming back and having the interaction where he talks about the second one. I had it there. I didn't realize that was random either. Morgane's Tjaller's inventory. Interesting. I did part of the second step. Yeah. I've missed it both times through the DLC. Interesting. Yeah, things like that. You will miss things like that and have no idea why. And sometimes it's literally just random. It's so cool. Okay, so. I know that we have not done this. I ran right past this little structure and did not realize that there was an opening to it when we first got here. So there's a forge that we can do. And this will definitely have something in it. Ruined Forge of Starfall Past. Sounds cool and wholesome. Yeah, I saw him, you know, petting the finger creeper before I put together all of his other finger creeper weirdness. That was like the first, other than all of his quest having to do with the finger ruins, that was the first clue that's like, Ymir's got something going on. Misbegotten, of course, why not? They're just taking up residence. Going to bring up my favorite enemy, the weird centipede in Bloodborne that shows up exactly once outside of the randomly generated chalice dungeons. Yeah, enemies that just show up once and have no larger bearing on things. Smith script spear, that's cool. Throwing weapon. Execute strong attack, dashing strong, or mounted. Cool. That is pretty cool. I would hope that has some good range on it. I also need to like actually pay attention to all these smithing stones. Because there are so many. Behold the lever. Really? I don't know why the levers are so hard to like see sometimes. Yep, there's a lever. Wow. It's just my eyes. My eyes just suck. Oh, excellent. Cool. Got it. These little doors. These doors are interesting. Hit them where they're weakest. Yeah, I figured that one out. Thank you. That one just shows up in each of the forges. I wonder... Whew. Oh, come on. Oh, you're gonna do your own magma. Hilarious. Oh, but you don't like that. Okay, sure. Poke. Sometimes you just gotta fight magma with magma. Whoops. I missed. I missed. Ugh. Ugh. Move. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. There. think FromSoft should sell t-shirts if you beat pre-nerf Radon twice. Not that Promised Consort Radon has been nerfed. True. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they do, though. Sounds like people were complaining about it. I mean, now you make me want to do it as soon as possible, in case they do nerf him. Because I have the first one. I did get the first one. Perfect use for, and all I got was this t-shirt gag. Yes. I beat pre-nerf for Dawn twice, and all I got was this stupid t-shirt. Okay. So there's gonna be more levers, right? Can I get up there? Not really. Oh, classic. Ladder. Oh, hi. May I? Nope. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Excuse me. Excuse me. Whew. Oh, you got a stick. Oh, come on. Why aren't you falling over? Come on. Ow. 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 Speaking of, I've beaten Promised Consort. Congratulations. Only a little jealous. Any nerfs I would expect him to get would either be reducing the light show or just tightening hitboxes. The hitbox thing would probably just be an unexplained bug fix even, yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that. Put us all the way back here. Yeah, I mean, I could see them toning down the lasers. But I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. They fight. Huh. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you both. You'll get there. I know I will. We'll get there. Maybe with a new controller. Ugh. Ugh. No, so you're just hiding there. That is perfectly spaced out so that you find the message and go, hit them where they're weakest. What does that mean? And then that thing just walks up to you and go, oh God. Okay, I'm gonna grab that and that. Ooh. And then that. Thank you. And then I'm leaving. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. None of you can climb ladders. As far as I'm aware. Woo. Woo. Oh, and then the petting again. Okay, that's fair. This one up here needs to die for sure. Ooh. No, excuse me. No, I know I just killed your pet, but I'm good. I'm good. You were hiding something else down here. Ooh, Somber 8. And And that's it. No hidden levers. At least we're done. Only crashed my GPU once looking at you, Bayle. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to that. To be fair, having done a lot of Erdtree avatar summons, some people really need to be told, hit the weak spot many times. I believe that. I absolutely believe that. Smithing talisman. Ooh. It triggered a bunch of oozes. Hooray! Now this is the part where we are glad that we're like way over leveled for things at this point. I guess not way. We're somewhat over leveled. Or maybe we're comfortably leveled. Talisman. Depicting an ancient smithing hammer inscribed with a smith script. Enhances weapon throwing attacks. Oh, of course. In ancient times, smithing was a divine act, and blacksmiths interpreted the script they perceived in the wrinkles of molten steel to imbue weapons with souls. Oh! That's some lore we didn't have. Interpreted the script they perceived in the wrinkles of molten steel to imbue weapons with souls. That's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. And then we go down. Oh, and this is okay. We've been at the bottom of this. Got it. Hi. I kind of don't want to mess with you. Are you just cool? It's cool if you're cool. It's when I'm gonna pull the lever, right? No. And then that lowers that. That's a cool anvil. Grab. Are you actually alive, friend? Likely friend. I mean, he can be locked on to. That's weird. I'll leave you be. Haven't been up there yet. Oh. Does it close the door behind me? No. Yes. Okay. For reasons. Oh, jeez. Waiting in ambush, are you? Ooh, nice. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have raised that. And that's not something. Let's not jump down that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Right? What would the point of that be? Can you run across the top, maybe? I guess. all these dudes. I mean, I got the circ, right? That's probably the main thing. And these things, these forges don't have bosses. Is what I have perceived. I've been so tired for today for no reason. I mean, it's Monday. Is that reason enough? Did that. I feel like this should lower or something. So, no, I can't get over there and go, like, across or something. Aren't you supposed to be full of beans on Monday? Sure. Full of something. Yeah, I don't think that's anything. Then how do you get up there? Or, oh, you do this. I understand. Yeah. You do that. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Now we've found everything. And we get Ancient Meteoric Ore Greatsword and an Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Perfect. Last Thursday, the Tories got dumped out of government in the UK, and the far right and France got unexpectedly owned, so that's good. That is good. That is, I mean, it's good. I'm a little jealous, and I'm hoping something similar happens here, but my confidence wanes. Ancient Meteoric Ore Greatsword. Oh, I've seen people with this. I've seen people running around with this one. Apparently Biden has narrowed Trump's lead. I mean, I don't really pay close attention to the weekly polls this far out, because whatever's going on in July, the opposite is what's going on in November. Every single time. Whatever's going on this whole year, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'll pay attention in September, but like right now it means nothing. Here's it being a global trend. I agree. I absolutely agree. One of the treasures of the ruined forges, great sword of ancient meteoric ore, ending in a sharp point, fashioned from excavated shard of an arrowhead that once was a part of the old god's arsenal. Neat. A capable piercing weapon that excels at thrusting attacks. Summons white light from the crevice in the weapon's ancient meteoric ore, using its power for a charging attack which pierces foes. Additional input causes the light to explode. Yeah, I've seen people using this. It's gnarly. It's made from an arrowhead. That's ridiculous, and it's huge, right? Like I've seen people with it. Where are great swords? Why do I always... I don't know why my brain always turns off whenever I open a menu. There you are. Yes, I know I cannot use it. But look how big it is. This is an arrowhead for somebody. It's pretty cool. And then there's these. It has blind spot. That's cool. I'm pretty sure I got owned by these once. Like by an invader. Yay for positives in Europe and the UK. Here's for hoping more elsewhere. Yep. Bolsonaro also lost in Brazil. It's true. Not to downplay rise of global fascism. Yeah. I mean, people are doing what they can to stop it, right? But you know, it takes constant vigilance, right? You can't just assume that you did it, because they'll always come back. I've seen so many people not know to give that thing's Ash of War space and just getting ruined. Oh, interesting, hilarious. It's a big one, right? Circular backhand blade engraved with Smith script. That's ridiculous. Execute a strong attack to throw, causing it to fly in a curved trajectory. Leap in close quarters, take advantage of enemy's blind spot, gore them from the side. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got annihilated by this because I didn't even know what it was. Someone just walked up with this and they went like, whoop. I was like, what? What? And then you can throw them? Like, that's absurd. These are absurd. Okay, let's leave. That's one thing taken care of. That didn't give us any scatter tree fragments or anything like that, but that's fine. That's so wild. Yeah. We were watching Games Done Quick not last night, but you know, last couple nights. And they did a quick DLC showcase. They basically started the DLC with a pre-made character and went up to Mesmer and beat Mesmer in like half an hour, which is just ridiculous. But he was using the backhand blades, and the way that they've already timed out like using the backhand blades for Rolana. You can already get around all of Rolana's stuff with the normal backhand blades. It's ridiculous. Okay, so now we have like dragons and stuff. Oh, and hippos. We should do hippos. Let's do hippos. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, but then we're gonna kill some hippos. Because I think those have the tree fragments, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna be right back real quick. I'm back. See him wandering off. Look at that's. Where are you going? Okay. Oh look! I totally didn't see that last time we were here. can I... I'm not gonna be able to lightning bolt it, right? We got a bow. Right? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so now there's a thing down there. Oh, well, it is some pretty bad drift, I know, right? And it was doing nothing like 3 days ago. This came out of nowhere and just got to that severity like immediately. So happy. So I think we need to go around this way. Or at least I think this is the faster way. Whee! I wonder what goodie we find. I guess we could have taken that down. Mold mongers of bell bearing. Okay. Try up. Yes. I did. And now I went down. I went down. What I want is a controller with some of those fancy Hall effect joysticks. Because I'm under the impression that they last a lot longer, but they're also way more expensive. But I think that's what I want. Hello, friend. We're just gonna... It's gonna let me summon, I'm gonna summon. No. It just looks so nasty. Ooh, that's a mouth. Jeez. Oh, well, I got my hits in anyway. It's fine. There we go. Erdtree! Cool. And there was another one, right? There's another friend. I think over this way. There was also that item that we didn't get in the Darklight Catacombs, but I'm assuming that's just gonna be a cool thing, not a immediately useful thing. Keep him busy for a second. You got this. Jeez. Whew. There we go. Easy. Easy, easy. So yeah, there's a thing in there. There's that spot that we didn't find in here. Right? There's a... That could be a fragment or an ash, right? Spots we haven't been to. There's also the spot behind the manse. Like there's a plateau in here we didn't reach, and then there's this whole area back here. And you can't go around... You can't go around the dungeon, you can't go out the back of the dungeon. So I'm wondering if there's a different way down here? And if there's anything here? Question mark? And this place is all foggy and silly. If you're talking about the item the giant jar imp dropped, it was a greater glove where... Oh, okay. I guess I'm not... Just the normal glove wort or like the ghost glove wort? There's number 17. Okay, so it was like... I have to like reorient myself in here. Cause there's this bridge over here, right? Smack. Smacky smack smack. So we've been back there, right? Right. Great glowed glovewort, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So that's something that I kind of care about in the long term, but not like a unique thing that we're really hunting for, right? I've been back here. Don't think I've been up there. Does this... Oh, is that... Hmm... Am I on a wild goose chase? Is there... I felt like there was something I missed in here. I don't want to waste our time if there's literally nothing here, but I do want to poke around a bit. Does this go all the way around? And then... I mean, there's a message over there. I did it. Did you? Did what? How would you get over there? This is the same... This is where we just were. Like, there's no way you're traversing this, right? The material for the final stage of Spirit Ash upgrading... I mean, I know that. There are all of 3 items in the forest, 1 Skadu fragment, a cookbook, a talisman, which is not acquired by exploration. I found the cookbook. I recall you finding the cookbook. Don't remember if you found the fragment. I don't recall if I found the fragment, because I don't remember where it would have been. The talisman was by the church, right? The fragment could have been over there as well. I mean, the Erdtree fragments are what I actually care about. So I guess, can you tell me where in here that is / was? Because honestly, if I found the fragment, then then I think we're okay. Sorry, I forgot about the church entirely. Oh, yeah. Because it had, like, the frenzy bottle, didn't it? So those 3 items are discounting the church. Got it. Okay. Should be on the north side of the forest, which is where I am. I mean, if it was on, like, just the ground in a not difficult to reach place, then I probably got it. But I'm really just curious about this bridge here. This looks like something that can be traversed. Close to remember where it being, okay. Frenzy bottle and 2 more scatter fragments. Okay, well I definitely got those then. Like all of this. This looks like stuff you can do. Very nearly. Of course, now we have to sneak through here. They're all still here, right? They didn't just disappear for my sake? Oh, screw these guys. What are these even called? Do we have names for these? They're just those fuckers. Conveniently placed rat. Was it at the waterfall? Oh, I'm seen. I'm seen. Oh gosh. Okay, running. Oh, it's both of them even. That's cool. Headcanon is grapevines. That's fair. Nothing has ever called them that. I mean, nothing calls them anything, right? Have you watched the lore videos yet, or are you waiting till you win? I'm waiting until I win. Let's go over this way. I've watched like some of Julie's videos because they're usually pretty, or at least I've been able to tell from the thumbnails and such that they're about spoilers that I've already seen, you know? There was one about the dragon, the big dragon on the map, which is now the biggest FromSoft dragon officially. I watched that one. That's pretty cool. But not like the bigger ones. Like I saw a VOD video had a like 15 DLC lore secrets. No, I'm waiting for that one. Oh really? Really? Screw these guys. Screw these guys forever. Oh, he got me. Except you get iframes when you're going mad, hilariously. Like this doesn't cross. Get away. Get away. Oh, that one got me. I'm tempted to say that I got the fragment that was out here. I don't recall where it was. I call them summer lanterns. That's cute. I like that. Appropriately underselling them. I'm gonna try to get through here without it seeing me this time. Hey, how are you? How's Elden Ring? Hello! Welcome in! Elden Ring is great. It's great. I mean, it's good. It's great. It's fantastic. It's everything. But also, holy crap. Hope you guys have AC because it's been hot as hell. It's been quite warm. I was out for a walk today earlier, and it's 90 full sun, no clouds. And I hate it. I hate it so much. We've made it to the end boss, but now we're trying to like become more powerful so that we can actually like beat the end boss. That's what we're doing right now. We had winter lanterns in Bloodborne, and there are items out here. Winter lantern fly, yeah. I've seen the flies, right? Yeah, winter lantern fly. The aging untouchable. I guess we've seen them references that a couple times, right? But it's not like a, you know, capital letter kind of a name. But aging untouchable. I guess that's what they are. That's what they are. Okay. I'm thinking that's got to be nothing, right? I mean, Plant Spice, have you been over there? I guess that's the main question. Has anyone been over there? Because this looks traversable, but I don't know how to traverse it. Might just be a big ol' red herring. We managed to get up there, and that didn't do anything for us. I mean, they could just literally be things that look like platforms that they have no intention of you getting to, just for the sake of madness, right? That's my only thought. And then this is the part that really sucks, right? Don't think anything is up there. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna call this a wild goose chase. Oh, dang it. Right as I was about to head back. Leave me alone. I think I got up there, but there was only Inquisitors, huh? Oh, that was not... Leave. Leave, leave, leave. I honestly don't have a good sense of this space. I wonder why. But if there's anything up there, it was the cookbook. I found the cookbook. I'm pretty sure I found the cookbook. Because that gave us, oh... heck off. I'm pretty sure I got the cookbook. Because that was over by the waterfall. Pretty sure. I forget what it gave, but I remember being happy about it. It gave something frenzy related. Also, remember how I said I was going through a rebid and layoff process? I do remember that. I can say that I'm actually kind of liking having an actual weekend and time to spend collecting my thoughts before work, and don't think I could go back. That's fair. You didn't get real weekends before? I've had jobs like that before, where you're just... the schedule's all over the place. Either like too much work or just very irregular schedules. But those both suck. Would you like to know a secret about the unkillable guys? Sure. Is it that they can be parried? Because that's my hunch. Is that they can be parried. Scatter tree fragment is on a body by a tree. I think it overlooks the area with the waterfalls. Okay, then I think we got it. I'm gonna say that we got everything there is to see down here. Okay. I am curious about this, though. They can be parried. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. And killed once they have been, and they stay dead. Oh, they stay dead? They die. Interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. I would have expected they would have been just normal enemies that you have to parry every time you go through there. That's interesting. Do you get anything special if you kill all of them down there? Does like the fog lift or something? That'd be cool. What was I just... I was gonna do something. Oh well. Oh, I was gonna remove this marker. And then also, apparently these owls don't mean anything. I'm gonna leave the skull marks for obvious reasons. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there should be a way down. Oh, that's a big finger. Yeah, I don't think we're getting down there. Is that where we came through over here? Could you get down that way? I got Tuesday and Wednesday off with the last one, but honestly having Sunday and Monday off is so much better because it's better to start the week being able to do shit like going to the fair, getting your weekly errands done. It's true. It's very, very true. I had a job where I worked weekend, or like half the weekend. I think I worked Saturday, kind of like that. And yeah, like even just having a day off that's the same as everyone else has off is so much nicer than just working the whole weekend. 'Cause it's like you can't do anything with friends. You're always working when they're working, and they're always working when you're off. They drop fat grapes, and a specific one drops a talisman that works like Lord of Blood's exaltation, but madness. Oh. Interesting. Fat grapes. Are fat grapes different from all the other grapes we've been finding? Sucks when none of your time off coincides with others' time off. Agreed. When Z and I were first dating and such, they were working a night shift kind of a thing. And that was always fun. When like one of you works night shift and the other doesn't. It's like it's hard to coordinate your time together, and when you do have time together, one of you's exhausted. Absolutely, that's what I wanted to kind of avoid if I could help it. Yeah, totally. Well, I'm glad that you were able to. It is definitely nicer to have a sane schedule. I feel like that's one of those things that, as like a when you're lower on the ranking of the workplace, and you got to take the crappy schedules. That's one of those things that I feel like people downplay how uncomfortable a bad schedule can be, and it's just like one of those things you have to deal with as a person who's not making a bunch of money. Like working at Target. I remember working at Target, and it wasn't so much that I was being worked too many hours. It was that my schedule was never the same 2 weeks in a row. Like I could never schedule, and like you only ever get like 2 weeks of schedule at a time. So it was impossible to schedule like an event 3 weeks out, because you don't know what your schedule is going to be. It could be literally any day of the week. It could be literally any time of day. So there was at least one time where I wanted to go to a concert. I bought the tickets. I put in my time off request. And it was even approved. This is ridiculous. Like I had an approved time off request. And that kills me. That's cool. But like, they couldn't get coverage at the last minute, and it was like, come in or you're fired. I'm like, oh, cool. That's cool. But I didn't get to go to the concert. It's just, yeah. And you don't get anything from that. Like, you needing to have that kind of flexibility to your schedule doesn't gain you anything. You're still just working your ass off for minimum wage. And they treat you like crap. Anyway, I could rant about that forever. Partner did retail for the first half of our relationship and it sucked. Retail sucks. Retail blows. I think everyone should do it so that you get like an understanding of how hard that is. Like I've had the thought before, like, so you know how some countries have like mandatory drafts? I think we should have mandatory retail service. Everyone graduates high school, you do 2 years in retail, and then you do whatever the rest of your career is for. And then everyone knows why it sucks. All the worst retail customers are the ones who have never had to work it. It was overkill and I still didn't kill it. Okay. Just die. Just die, all of you. I hate all of you. There you are. Ha! Cheesy crazy. The nail sorceries are so bizarre. Okay, there's my runes again. Jeez. When I started talking to Ace, I was working 3 to 11:30, and it was terrible for planning anything except in specific days. Yup. Retail actually killed playing Magic the Gathering for me because I never knew if I could make Friday nights. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're just expected to be that flexible and give up everything that means and get nothing in return. And if you complain about your boss is just like, I'll find someone else. Ace works at Target on demand, and it's so nice because now we have extra flexibility with the whole process. Interesting. What is Target on demand? I'm not sure I know what that means. I did do a couple years at Shoe Show. It's a Saturday job in college and never again. Yeah. Yup. Yup. So on demand is basically per diem. So like on call, like you're filling in scheduling gaps. Yeah, I don't think we're making it down there from here. It sure does seem like this is a big empty area, right? This whole square here is just completely empty. But we can see it. Yeah. I don't think anything's down there. Okay. Are we working on dragons now? Oh, there's a mausoleum we haven't been to. I keep meaning to come back here. Never found the way out to that island. We're getting there. I was expecting to find like a cave or something. It's like maybe a hidden land bridge. I mean, it all just looks like deep water. Oh. Oh! There is a cave! Of course there's a cave. I missed a cave. Yes, of course. See, like this. I fully missed this. And I went looking for it. I even knew there would, like, my hunch was it would be a cave that splits us out over there. I went looking for it, and I didn't find it. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, getting a sound system and finally watching movies with surround sound is literally life-changing. That's fair. I've never owned surround sound, but I've had friends with little, like, home theaters, and they are quite nice. Like, it was... Sleepovers at their place was always, like, a little overwhelming. We would watch, like, action films, and it would... Or, like, I remember watching, like, Black Hawk Down in surround sound and trying to, like, be half asleep. It was a bit intense. Highly recommend it, even a small system. We got like a sound bar, like for below our TV, and even that helped a ton. Like just the normal speakers on a thin screen TV these days are just complete garbage. Even just having just a normal little sound bar beneath had a real big impact. A ghost glovewort? Yep. Fair enough. And that puts us there. Interesting. Okay. I was not expecting that to be how we got up here, but okay. I'll take it. Got the Vizio system and it's really good. That's fair. I like Vizio. Vizio does good stuff. I remember liking their TVs. Oh, hi. I didn't even see you. I have speakers, but didn't wire them into my TV. Just an old record player. Wondering if I should attempt to wiring it up. You have like a whole surround sound deal. You can get like switchers, right? You can get things that'll allow you to plug it in for both, and you just switch a button, and it goes from one source to the other. I like those things. Tunnel, and then item. Secret tunnel. To be honest, I just use the TV for video games and YouTube, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not recording this in surround sound, that's for sure. But even like normal stereo tends to sound better with a good sound system, honestly. Crabs. Suspicion. Yup. Lobster. Let's boil a lobster. Oh, jeez. Whew. There we go. Yay, lobster meat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Now we're over here. Perfect. Hello, crab friend. Praise crab. Is there a grace over here, maybe? Perfumed oil of Rana. It's a reusable item. Okay. Small bottle wrapped in a bright red cloth, filled with flammable perfume oil. The dancers of Rana keep these concealed as they dance, and then I just jump off things. That's cool. Marking the height of their passion with an explosion of searing flame and sweet, enticing scents. Neat. The dancers of Rana. Is that what we're gonna find in this mausoleum? That doesn't sound familiar at all. Can there be a grace here? Maybe? Maybe? No? There's a stake. Okay. Yep. It's just the item and the mausoleum, right? Is that it? Don't see anything else. Of course, now I have like half of a level. I'm going in blind to a fog door boss. Like a smart person. Maybe let's get a friend. Holy Knight Eos. And everyone's wearing Letta's stuff. Dusk. Sure. I'm also pretty sure I've seen some hosts with Mikola spells. Or at the very least Letta spells, like very ridiculous holy stuff. They're twinsies. Okay. I'm gonna pretend that lightning is what I want. How awful are you? Dancer of Rana, hooray! Hooray for predictions. So you're gonna explode. Yeah, and then they're gonna do... Maybe I'll let them handle this. Oh, we had a bloody finger. She's pretty. There we go. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you. Dancing Blade of Rana. And, oh, a whole outfit. Oh, it's gonna be a real cute outfit. Excellent. Long black trousers worn underneath the deep crimson dress of the Rana dancers enhances the power of dancing attacks. As in sword dance? That's very interesting. I wonder if Tanith was a dancer of Rana. Oh, that's an interesting thought, isn't it? Metal bracer of the Rana dancers, enhancing power of dancing attacks. We never did get a conclusion to Patches, did we? We were expecting Patches thing to have some sort of conclusion. That's interesting. Waterfall dance as well. Oh god. Dance of Rana is one of burning passion, and the most passionate dancers never allow their fiery dance to end, losing even their names as they dance on. To see the passion fade is to see the dancer's flame extinguished. Wow. Unending dance. Got it. Decorative swords ablaze with impassioned red. Pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands. Strikes enemies with dancing assault and when executing a strong attack. Okay. So probably this skill as well. Furious dance formed by a succession of slashing attacks, and then it goes for as long as you have stamina. And it's a paired curved sword. I probably actually want this. I probably really like this. Yeah. With normal curved sword light attacks? That's different though. That's cool. That's just two, that's one, and then two. Huh. And then the skill. Huh. So if I hold it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it uses very little FP to just keep doing this. This is cool. This is cool. Don't ask me why, but this reminds me of if you've seen Across the Universe, there's like two scenes where he shows up. There's one dancer, like a specific background dancer. He shows up once and I forget where, and then he shows up as one of the nuns. But he's just in the background dancing exactly like that. And he just dances off the screen and is gone. That's what that reminds me of. Okay. Still need more for a level. I'm gonna note that I have those, because those are cool. So we did this. So as far as exploration goes... Oh, and up here, I was kind of assuming that this would be like Moonlight Plateau, where you come out here like at the very end. But there's structures up here that we have not gotten to. Like there's a whole little town up here. Can you get up here? I'm assuming you can get up there. Can you do... We went around here, right? Because that's where that goes. But did we go around here? Is there something there? Wherever we can go that we haven't gone, there's going to be Erdtree fragments there, right? There's still a good handful left for us to find. There's only a handful of world bosses, unless all the furnace golems have them. What do furnace golems drop? I have not managed to kill one of them. Can we... So I've been around that way. Have I been back there? You can get up there? Okay. I didn't look very hard because I assumed it would be like the very end. But then it clearly wasn't. I'm contemplating doing a dancing and butterflies build and bring magical girl goodness to the lands between. Do it! That sounds excellent. Wait. Is that... Okay, so that leads to that jail. Okay, that makes sense. We've been down there. Furnace golems draw crystal tears. Oh. Interesting. All these little waterfalls. All these birds. So many birds. They're gonna see us. No? This looks like a bit of a drop. Because that's the demi-human area down there. Is it just... Where is that coffin? There's a coffin on the map. That's weird, right? The map doesn't really match here. There's big rocks down there. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm thinking it's not from here. Yeah. I mean, because that kind of looks like a slope. Also, how do you kill furnace golems? Because holy cow. Oh, is it? No, that doesn't go anywhere. Oh, but can I go this way? Totally did not go over here. Oh, yeah, okay. I see. I see. We could have done this on day one, but we didn't. You hit them until they stagger and fall. Fair enough. And say goodbye to your eyebrows. Nothing. Okay. Just dudes. Oh, hey. For the unarmored ones, you nibble at their feet until they trip. Oh, there's armored and unarmored ones? I didn't even catch that. I've been giving them a pretty wide berth. I'll be perfectly honest. Hello, dogs. Yeah, again, if I came through and turned around, we would have found this. But I didn't. Nice. The thing that tripped me up was I thought it was going to be a access later thing, not a access as soon as you get to the first area thing. And I saw you toss a hefty furnace pot into their basket, but that didn't work for me. They also have very smashable faces on the sides of the baskets. Interesting. So I have not successfully tossed a furnace pot at them myself. I made one furnace pot, and then I told my mimic tier to have fun. And I think he may have thrown one once, and it did not have a very noticeable effect. So I might just need to make a bunch of furnace pots. Grace. And just actually use consumables as consumables. Which is total anathema to me. Okay, well. I found it. I bet you there's a fragment or two up here. The armored ones give you a spirit spring to give you an angle to land a hefty furnace pot into their heads. Oh, interesting. I never would have caught that. So you throw it from horseback while mid-air? Normal ones, I haven't seen any obvious angles for it. Makes sense, I'll have to revisit the armored ones. Yeah. Now I'm curious. Huh. Nope. There's a note somewhere that explains to use hefty furnace pots. I've seen that note. I've seen the note about the furnace pots. Did not see the note about flying through the air on currents of hot air. And this overlooks the first area? Yeah, okay. So that's where we came out. And there's blood fiends. For reasons. Whoops. I mean, like, the spring lands you on a cliff above them. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll have to go... Yeah. Oh, I see it. I can see it. Maybe we'll have to go hunting for some. I do also want to try Bayle, though. There's one. Gonna circle around these ruins first, maybe? It definitely keeps going. I meant to block that. Bayle! Curse you, Bayle! Yes. I am looking forward to it. Prospect Town. How are your prospects looking, Prospect Town? Stop, please. Ow. I want to curse you, Bayle emote. Oh, that'd be cool. Prospects are looking pretty bloody. It would appear so. I mean, we definitely want up there, right? Dope. We can summon. That's interesting and cool. Is there gonna be a boss over here? Or this was just supposed to be their introduction to blood themes and they're being nice. Hello, birds. Nothing else up there. Ambushes. No. Okay. Why bloodstain? Unless I just screwed myself. No, I can get back. Oh, that's interesting. Those look different. Those are different gravestones. Why is it always fire? Oh, you can see them from way up here. Okay. Dope. Oh, of course. A gaggle. I wonder what they feel about a bunch of fire. Oh, you know what else I did? I'll show you something else that I got for myself. From the base game, I got the Magma Breath Dragon Communion spell. Because then I can do like this. Yeah, like that. That one was sleeping. Uh-oh, no, please stop. Please stop. Ooh! Blood Fiend's arm. That's a cool one, right? That's a random drop, right? Colossal weapon. An arm pulled from the corpse of one of their kin and wielded as a makeshift weapon. Classy. Having been sanctified by a blood ritual, this armament is capable of spraying blood stored within when executing a strong attack. Neat. Gross, but neat. I'm not being able to do the fun part. So Elden Ring themed magic girls, Moon Madness, Scarlet Rot, Sleep, and Bleed. Oh, that's gonna be indoor. Yeah, okay, there we go. Neat. Splashies. So you used to fight Radon? Very nice. That looks fun. I imagine Radon bleeds real nice. Moon, Madness, Scarlet Rot, Sleep, and Bleed? Like all of them? That seems like a lot. But I mean, if you're doing like a New Game Plus thing, you can do whatever the heck you want, right? You got the stats at that point. Yeah. That's just down. I guess Frostbite equals Moon, then we have a solid 5-man band, yes. I mean, one for each affliction, right? Which one's Deathblight Girl? Can I be Deathblight Girl? And you are Outer God Heirloom. Oh dear. Wraith's Arcane. Okay, cool. Talisman engraved with the lore of an Outer God. It's an interesting image. The clan who lost everything in the Great Fires peered upon the corpse of their ancestor, normally an act of sanctity, and saw in its shadow a twisted deity. The clan had suffered such torment that the horrible thing was taken as an object of worship. Are we talking about blood fiends? Deathblight is a secret 6th one that swaps between ally and enemy. Yes! Green Ranger. Perfect. I like this. The Great Fires peered upon the corpse of their ancestor and saw in it a shadow of a... In its shadow, a twisted deity. Interesting. I wonder what this refers to. I think this is describing the blood fiends finding the formless mother. That was my only thought. So the Great Fires would be the Crusade. Were the... I mean, we know them as blood fiends, right? Were they... At some point, they were just fiends? Were they burned in the Crusade and then they found the Formless Mother? Or did they find the Formless Mother and that's why they were crusaded? I'm sure we will never know. Okay, so that's this little town, it appears. Oh. Oh. Nothing really. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Such a tangle. We've seen something like that before, haven't we? And now I don't recall where or what its deal was. I did see something in this little pit over here. That's the part I can't place. Is it the Crusade, or is it described as something done by the Hornsend? I mean, it could be. I mean, the fact that there's things that have been terrible because of Crusade, and there's things that have been terrible because of Inquisition, right? And coming in after the fact, it's really hard to tell which is which. There's a Purite Knight Head of Larval Tears. Oh, okay. I have seen the Larval Tear. That does sound right. They only appear at night. That's interesting. Wasn't there something? I swear there was a spot. I watched the lore video and a lot of it started to make sense. Which one? I'm curious. Oh, it's just, there's, no. Oh. I think we're good. And then this is all fine. Oh, nope, there's something. A glovewort. Okay. That's everything. I can talk a bit about what that suggested if you want. I mean, go for it. I don't think there's gonna be anything spoilery in that, right? Anything that's like revealed after beating Mikola, I don't want to know, but that's... I'm not expecting much to come from that. So I think you're generally fine. Sheepies? Nope. Whatever it is, nope. Alright, did we find that? So that's just this little batch of buildings, okay. The suggestion is that Marika temporarily allied to the Hornsent, but they weren't great to her people, so she later set up the crusade to subjugate them. I mean, typical Marika at this point. Really, the only surprising thing there is that she allied with them at one point. Because, like, subjugating is just like her pastime, apparently. It's like all she does in the lands between. One day we'll need to talk about Marika Hornsent and the jars. That's fair. You'll have to have like a lore debrief or something. And basically stuck her son in charge of the endless crusade against this land and sealed it off because it was a hot mess and she was ashamed of her son's weird snake affliction. Yeah. I got that from, oh, what was it? Something after beating Mesmer, it was clear that, like they were tight, and then she couldn't bear the snake thing, right? The snake thing is why she shunned him. Which, you know, again, that's what she do. Little huts over here. Oh, a painting. We haven't done the paintings. We should do the paintings. Excellent. Interesting. I think we have 3 paintings from the DLC. Oh, and there's a... Yeah, is that a church? It is a church, ain't it? Huh. The grimmest shit, yeah. Well. That's Elden Ring for you. I don't think there's anything down there. His item description mentions that she implanted grace in him but still feared the fire. Yeah, like the eye was like... She was trying to seal or subjugate the snake within Mesmer. But then she didn't trust that that was enough, so she just, like, shunned him to the Shadowlands as well. It's all fine, whatever. Here's my question. Well, so you say that Marika sealed the Shadowlands, right? That on its own is kind of interesting. Because... how do you do that? What does that mean? Oh, is this what we're doing? But then why is it like, why is Moog the person who can get around that? Church of Benediction. This still looks a little high up. Did you find the location suppressing pillar? I sure did. That's like not far from here, right? Yeah, that. We found that. Still trying to piece together all the things going on. There's lore there that might help explain some of it. Really? Maybe I just don't recall. Whoop. Okay, well that's fine. Is it a Skadu? No. Blessed Blue Dew Talisman. Talisman depicting the blessed boon that is a droplet of the blue, luminescent sap of the Erdtree. The blue sap of the Erdtree. So it's FP, okay. It was once thought that the blessed sap of the Erdtree would drip from its boughs forever, but that age of plenty swiftly came to a close, and with time the Erdtree became more an object of faith. Interesting. Yeah, we should do painting hunting. Now that we have the whole landscape unlocked to us. There was a readable thing there. I missed it entirely until second playthrough. Okay. It's possible I found it and just didn't know what to make of it at the time. Because, you know, you can even see it from right here. Does that... What's going on down there? Oathseeker Knight. Oh, Pada. Pada? Like Cipher Pada without the cipher? I just looked at the thing overlaying the realm of shadow. The two maps, yeah. There you are. It is a fist. Pada. A weapon comprised of a linear double-sided blade attached to a substantial guard, wielded by Oathseeker Knights. Versatile armament can be swung about like a fist or used in the manner of a straight sword. Interesting. Interesting. Black with gold. These knights set off on quests of discovery, hoping to find by themselves an oath of their own choosing to serve in perfect lifelong devotion. Interesting. It's a fist weapon, yeah. Oh, stream delay. Stream delay! It's okay, I ignored you until I figured it out anyway. Congratulations on getting off-brand lettuce set. That's kind of, yeah, I was thinking same. But you can get this, you can get here really early, right? You could beeline it here and get that immediately. Hmm. Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, okay, I never found this. This is the first grace. It was above you the whole time. It sure was. Oh, that's the cave we came out of even, wasn't it? Of course. I swear I looked around down here. I probably didn't look up though. So yeah, we spawn in here. And there's that armor set and a church right there. And you just come out this way. Wow. Perpetually blown away. Okay, so we made it up there. We made it over here. We made it over there. I think that's all good. We are very near to a level. I wonder if we can just round that out real quick. I've used all of my runes. I've used them all. Peak FromSoft level design, it is. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. I also like that the Lamenter's jail is like directly beneath you, but it takes way longer to get to. Like you legit have to go. I guess there's a spirit spring over here somewhere. You'd have to go up and then down through the dragon's pit and then all the way around, and then you could get there. Who wants to give me 10,000 runes? Or even just 5, 6? 5,000? Or is that 50,000? No, 5,000. Okay, let's just find something to kill. There's a dude, right? Where's the dude? Holy cow, the overlaid maps fit with Fair Missoula too. Oh, interesting. Stop it, dude. There. That never looks like a grab to me. Please, just die. Please just die. Oh. Interesting. That is a different backhand blade. Circular backhand blade with wave-like cutting edges sharpened at points. Long ago, this weapon was employed by ascetics who strove to become tutelary deities as a ritualistic object in their self-flagellating dances. This is a dance. It is a dance skill. Got the rare drop. Yeah, that's gotta be like one of those 1%ers, right? Don't mind me just having my mind blown over here. Post it in the Discord. I want to see. Aggressive spinning skill that tears into foes using the circular blades held in each hand. Cool. Well, it's gonna be very similar to the other Cirque, but like not Smith script. Or it's a backhand blade, so it's up here. Yeah. It's just strength and dex scaling instead of all 4. And it has blood loss on it. That's really cool. That's really cool. But that wasn't quite enough, was it? That wasn't that much. I want to just finish this level. Oh, look, another one. Interesting. So we don't seem to have night bosses. We just have little night fairy rings. Virgins from spirit graves and lives only a fleeting existence. Huh. Interesting. Is that dude still down here? There's a handful of dudes down here. Let's just go. Just do this real quick. I think I want to finish this level so that I can have not runes, and then we'll go say hi to Bayle. These are 1,500 a piece. Wow. There's like a dude in here, right? You still... That one just stays dead. I guess you get a bunch of gear from them, right? Or you get that hammer. Cool, we did it. Let's go... Let's go say hi to Aigon. Probably run to the restroom again. I did the smart thing and chugged a bunch of water before stream. Oh, we got one of these. Excellent. Cool. Strength. I drank a bunch of water because it was real hot outside. So of course, I gotta pee. So I'll be right back and then we're gonna do this. My character really wants to get in there, huh? Okay. Hydrate. I've been hydrating. Stick Drift really wants to get into the boss arena. It sure does. Stick Drift is the final boss. I've seen a bunch of people like... That's how we got up here, right? You see people, you know, doing Elden Ring but with a dance pad, Elden Ring with a ukulele. Let's see someone do Elden Ring but with like just a really shitty broken Mad Catz controller. Okay, so I remember... Oh, so A, our two strengths are lightning and fire. So that's cool. I mean, we could switch back to the Flamberge. We could do bleed. I don't know if that's gonna do me a bunch of good though. I'm gonna guess that lightning is the thing we want to do. Elden Ring with the player 2 Mad Catz controller, at least one broken button. Yeah, one broken button. Like A is really sticky, the stick drifts, and like one of the bumpers just doesn't work. I want to see someone do that run. Blocking is good, healing is good. Stamina recovery, let's do... Can I get a flask tier that's just like dragon slaying? I mean, we could do lightning. Or like stance? Are we gonna break his stance ever? Could boost my poise. Or like that? That's probably what we want actually. There's a guy who beats Souls games without walking where he disables the entire left stick. Gross. There's dragon communion grease, but neither of your weapons can be greased. Yep. Yep. We have enough smithing stones. Actually, I don't know that that's true. We have enough, we have these, aplenty. We could do... We have enough 8s for 2 things, but we don't have enough 7s. And I don't have the bell bearing for 7s because I haven't done Farah Missoula. Which is hilarious. I'm starting to think there's no interactions with having Melina still alive, but I'm committed to maintaining that. Right, I'm gonna do... We're gonna do lightning and see what happens. And you're just there immediately. Very cool. Running. Can I mount it here? Nope. Oh, hi. Now my question that I should have asked before this very moment. Is Aigon a thing in here, or do I need to use his item? He had that weird item, right? Is that how I get him in here? Ow. Oh, jeez, that is so bad. Oops. He is in the arena. Okay, is he near the? Is he near the entrance? I'm not gonna be able to discern him. Oh hi, that was a grab apparently. Neat. Oh, his head is so cool. Take it from here, Mimic Tier. You got this. Oh, he's right there. Yes.
Curse you, Bayle!
There he is.
I hereby vow you will rue this day.
Oops.
A true great warrior, and I, Egon, your fears made flesh.
Oh, jeez. There. What? I just block. There's not really outrunning his breath attacks. Ooh. Ooh. Hi. Hello. Okay. Yeah, he's missing a foot.
On a scale you might be.
I want to see their fight. I want to see Placidusax and Bayle back in their prime when they were fighting before they injured the crap out of each other. Love his speech for an entirely different reason than the meme. The way he gasses you up is so great. Behold, a badass. And me, Aigon. It's true. He's into it. I really like that, like you find him and he's just curled into a ball on the ground, and then you kill a dragon and he's like, wow, you've inspired me. Let's go fight the worst one. We could have warmed up to it. There are other dragons.
Curse you, Bayle!
Oh, he coming. Okay. Hi.
Hereby vow you will rue this day.
His little stumpy wings. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh. Okay, fine. That's so cool. That's so cool. The jump, I mean, maybe it's just PTSD, but the way he jumps with his arms out like that looks exactly like Promised Radon's grab. He does a little hop, and he comes in for the hug. But Bayle's not coming in for the hug. Bayle makes no promises. I wonder who the best summon for this is. Maybe Yost can take care of this. Just like, ironically. Just flipping around all over the place. He's like right on top of... Okay. And then... Yep. Ooh.
You will rue this day. Behold, a true great warrior. And I, Egon. Your fear made flesh.
You say Egon? Is it not Igon? He has one lock-on point, which is cool. Oh, you grabbing over there?
Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon. But I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons. With every last drop of my being.
Oh, yep, okay. Oh, no, that's probably too close. That might be too close. Hot, 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 hot. Hail the harpoons. Do I get a weapon if I hit your tail enough times? Yeah, this is your whole combo, right? Yeah. I'm going through my healing a bit too fast. Oh gosh. Nope, that was the grab. That was the grab. Got it. Surely we need to see the double summon. It's like Egon, like he's gonna get ya. So does that mean I can summon 2 human friends plus Egon? Since he's inside. Summon Tish for this? That's fair. Nope. He does just come right out the gate with it, too.
I hereby vow you will rue this day. Behold, a true Drake warrior, and I, Egon.
Oh, he's like doing
made flesh.
Dragon Communion stuff. Hello.
Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon. But I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons! With every last drop of my being!
Whoa, yep. Oh, I can see inside your face. Jeez. Oh. It's like I really want to hit his head. But it is rather dangerous to be up here. I wonder if his stump takes extra damage. Ugh. Save me. Oh! Oh, I've triggered the thing. Oh no. Oh, that's so cool. And then just immediately whiff. Ugh. Yikes. Oh, that was cool. And now everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. Oh no. Mimic Tear is surviving. Is Aigon dead? Where's Aigon? He's just gonna be able to do that. That's just all my health. She did an admirable job of getting eaten by the dragon, so I didn't have to. Yeah, that's fair. So, okay. Speaking seriously, lightning and fire is cool and all, but I don't think that's going to be the answer for us. And these can do. They're going to have bleed, right? Sword and claws, bottomless black, penetrate the enemy's guard. Like the claws at least have, that we got from her, at least have bleed on them. So I'm assuming they're both going to do bleed stuff. So I am tempted to level it and go with bleed. Because we can just go back to our flambers, right? Back to our OG weapon. I can tell you the strat I used to beat Bayle, but I can't guarantee you're gonna like it. I mean, you can tell me. You said you found, like a secret weakness. Can he be sleeped? Or maybe madness? That'd be hilarious. But he's a real dragon, right? He's not just a person. He's not a, he's like not like a magma worm or anything. I assume. I want... We could do this, just for the closing the distance. Or do I just do... Do we just do... Blade, like sword dance? So you know how dragon is what is technically known as dummy thick? Yes. It is the technical phrase, yes. It's also could do giant hunt. He be a giant, that's for sure. It's just a little slow. It's just a little slow. So I used his ass as an umbrella and cast Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. Excellent. I mean, hanging out near their haunches is kind of the typical weakness, quote unquote, of dragons, right? Oh, the pest threads technique. This at least closes some distance. So that means I don't care about this. And then I regret that I don't have Lord of Blood's Exaltation again. Spirit Dies. Crucible Talismans. We could do... I mean, we could do like this. Elemental last ailment suffered. Or we just go straight like fire negation. Bayle really doesn't like Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. Do I have that one? Maybe we just do this, since he's doing all sorts of stuff. And then, yeah. And then I want to do Blood Flame Blade on it. So we'll do... I'll just swap it out temporarily. But I am soft cap for Faith and change my talismans to go full Faith caster. Excellent. Yeah, I'm definitely not... I'm still at like 40 or 50. I'm at 50 Faith. Okay, so I want to do this. Oh, I need my thing in my other hand every time. Like this. And start with Mimic Tier. Oh, it didn't work. That's cool. Highgon. Coming in hot. Okay, so I'm gonna try to hang out back here a bit.
I hereby vow you will rue this day. Behold, a true great warrior.
Oh, it's still hot.
Your fears made flesh.
Oh, I tried to time that. Jeez. I guess we could also do our claws, right? Oh god. That's also bleed.
Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being.
Oh, yep. That was less dangerous to be around than I kind of thought it would be. Oh, there's just shit everywhere. Oh my god. Oh, hey. Shut up. No, come back. Ooh. Where'd he go? Oh, where'd he go? Oh, is Aegon dead? I can never tell when Aegon dies. Oh no, he's alive, and it's down. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh, get back over here. I really want to target his... Ugh. No? Oh. Okay, come on. I've missed so many hits on his head. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. But now I'm gonna get fried. Oh no! Oh. Okay. Please look at someone else. Please look at anyone else. Aegon, help me. Aegon, help me. Don't just attack in the middle of nothing. Oh, jeez, it's so awkward to actually hit the only spot you can actually lock on. Oh, come on. Come on. Are you dead? Are you dead? Are you dead? Please be dead. Oh. Nice.
Bayle the Dread! You shall haunt me no longer!
You okay, dude? I did it! I did it! The answer was bleed. I wasn't able to see the bleeds happen, but his health bar looked lower a couple times when I looked at it. I think we got at least one bleed in there. Figured it was a fair technique since I couldn't afford to look at Bayle when he goes into his second phase. Yeah. I can see how a graphics card might not enjoy that. Look how much health I have left. I have 0 healing left. That was cool. That was very cool. And that's gonna be like 2 levels worth. Very nearly. Cool. Dotted with horn-like gravel stones and glistening with deep red liquor. Gorge upon this at the grand altar of dragon communion to absorb Bayle's power, purest form of communion, in the words of its priestess. Excellent. I need like a tiny bit. I need 7,000. Which is like just enough to be annoying. I guess we could do... all of those? Hold on, let me math. $7,000 divided by 200 is... no, I mistyped. 7,000 divided by 200 is 35, so it would get us very nearly. And then I guess let's do that. And then that leaves 700. Okay, hold on. Let me go kill a random dude in the field. I don't know. What's safe to kill out here? What's just a single dude that I can go kill? Dope. It do hit hard. Okay, gonna spend the runes before something terrible happens, and then we're gonna go talk to the dragon priestess. Cool. So now we go here. Now we get something special, right? And she's just gone. That because I killed Bayle? Priestess Heart. Flowerstone Gavel. The stone heart of a dragon communion priestess. Used while disrobed to turn into an ancient dragon. So that's how you do it. Okay. The change cannot be undone except by death. Using this heart while already transformed temporarily boosts incantations of the dragon cult. Excellent. The priestess was once an ancient dragon herself, but sacrificed that form for feeble flesh to aid in the destruction of Bayle the Dread. Okay. So we did what she wants. She just withered away once we were done? Or was there a way to interact with her after killing Bayle? Dragonstone Hammer. 4 petals of the flower's core are all sharp, ending in points, and are capable of dealing heavy damage to dragons. Of course! Calls down red lightning, deals lightning damage, and also temporarily reduce lightning damage negation. Cool. Very cool. And then... Communion with Bayle. So then we get to choose one of these, right? Oh, they both take Arcane. Interesting. Strike with flame lightning infused talonbone, or do the roar. I mean, I'm not going to be able to use either of these. They both use 2 slots too. Wow. Ghost Flame Breath. That's pretty cool. Cool. I still can't attack here. There's no one here, but I still can't attack. So that's interesting. Or maybe if I rest again. No, they don't seem to usually change the zones, do they? You can't attack, then you can't attack. Yep. Okay. So, we have done several things. But the thing that we have not done is max out our Erdtrees. We have a dragon here. Oh, we can go check out the suppressing pillar again. There's a jagged peak drake there. There's a ghost flame dragon there. There's a bear up here. And there's a bunch of flame golems. I went over here too. I don't know if we actually made our way over onto this side of that plateau. We got up here, or no, we got over here, but we didn't get up here. Is there anything up here? I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess no. Boy, there could be. I'm gonna swap back out. Right, that's just nothing. But clearly there's things that we've missed, right? I feel like I've gone into every hole that I've found. But we haven't maxed our things out. Yeah, maybe you just can't get up here. Oh, there's Grandam. We haven't talked to Grandam in a while. What do you think about all this, Grandam?
Heaven's great and gallant sculpted keeper, I know it in my bones. Thy deed is done. A worthy deed, no doubt, to bring our foes what surely was deserved recompense.
Is that for killing Mesmer?
Oh, heaven hath borne witness to our plight. Thy gleaming wrath and unparalleled dance. Though a trifle it might seem to thee, I have
more scorpion soup?
in celebration. It would please me much if thou might partake. Partake, partake, until thou art sated.
Gourmet scorpion stew. Thank you.
Sky of thou danced with passing wrath and beauty, such that rightfully avenged we would be. I have never known
She seems happy. She does seem happy.
joy as this.
I have never known such joy as this. The thoughts and feelings of the cook melt and blend into the stew, but those who can distinguish the taste of love are few and far between. I will eat it. Nom nom nom.
Sculpted, oh grey art thou by this old maid, unduly pushed into facing such labors as thou didst. Has our grave resentment fettered thee? With such bounteous fury didst thou dance. Cannot presume thou didst not suffer. Please, I ask thee, allow thyself some rest. None of the tower would dare interfere.
Are you sure about that?
Should. I'll see to them myself. Apology, but wouldst thou permit me a little rest?
Oh, you're tired?
These are oft apt to glaze over. The years taking their toll, 'tis plain to see. Even telling dream from reality is a task increasingly beyond me. Apologies, oh, but wouldst thou?
Sure. I'll be right back, though. Like, they're still all gonna be hostile, right? You're all still hostile. Oh, and she's gone. Oh. Oh? Oh, she's just sleeping. She's sleeping. Is that the end of her dialogue? She seemed happy. That's as good as good as an ending as an NPC gets. Yep. Sleep now. Thank you, Grandma. Okay. I think they do like a you can only have one with the stew and you can come back and get another. Haven't tested that yet though. That's how the first one was. Like the normal scorpion stew was like that. I don't know if she has any further dialogue though. If she just it's there for you. Nope. I have eaten the stew. The stew is no more. Yep. Okay, well, she's sleeping and not dead. That's as good as it gets for these NPCs. Oh, and then let's go look at the tower. Why not? I don't even know what the fastest way up there is. It's like all the way from over there. Isn't there's a... I feel like there's a... Or this is like below. Isn't what I want. I thought there was a spirit spring that goes up there. Not from here, though. This might be the fastest way. So, yeah, so the suppressing pillar. We were talking about who sealed the Shadow Realm, right? And there's two things I guess I have questions about. There's the Shadow Realm was sealed from the rest of the lands between, right? But also the tower was sealed from the rest of the tower. And those strike me as two different things. Two different occurrences. And who and why and when, I guess, are the main questions. I guess I could have gone there. I mean, it looks the thing that the sealing tree, the thing that's sealing the tower, looked an awful lot like a scatto tree. And it's like locked behind Mesmer's castle, so Mesmer's kind of protecting it, and it requires Mesmer's flame to undo. So I don't know if that means that either Marika or Mesmer were responsible for sealing the tree, for sealing the tower in the first place, or if it's just that's, you know, he has the goods to undo it. Come on. But also why? Why do you seal the Tower of Divinity? I doubt it was the Horn Scent, right? The Horn Scent, I imagine, are happy that it's unsealed. But who knows? There's a slab at the top. Doesn't look like the rest, the interactions that do that. Gotcha. I remember there being something, but I don't recall what it said. I was mostly disappointed that this wasn't a down elevator to get me to the Dragon Plateau. Yeah, this, right? Examine monument. The very center of the lands between. All manners of death wash up here, only to be suppressed. So, I mean, so this is gonna be like the center, right? Is that the idea? Like that pillar lines up like here? Is that the idea? But only to be suppressed. It's like who and why suppress? If all dead things come here, if dead things belong here, then why are we suppressing them? The whole people superimposing the map thing isn't really speculation. If that is right, it should be in that cloud in the map. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that I do take that to mean this is literally in the middle, right? There was some other item somewhere that made a passing reference to how the Shadowlands are part of the Lands Between. Like, the Lands Between includes those other places in the main game and the Shadow Realms. Shadow Realm. So the fact that they're, like, they belong together, right? But if they're... So some people have guessed that killing Moog is how he got to the Shadowland. Because he was inside Moog? This was just part of the Lands Between, right? Yeah. But like, if it's just literally in between everything, then why is it sealed? Why can't you just get in a boat from Liurnia and show up here? Death washes up here. Like, what does that mean? I think Mikola dies as part of the Moog fight. Oh, so he rode Moog's death as a spirit to come here. Interesting. So it's not that Moog had the power to get through the seal, it's just that Moog died. That's interesting. And then Mikola was somehow able to ride the corpse and then maintain the corpse, right? Or I guess dead things wash up here, so the corpse just ends up here. He just ends up with it, and then he just has it. Just stuffs it in his pocket. How we get here through him, I have no idea. Video game convenience, I suppose. True. Because he's just there. But the thing I posted in Discord, divine towers surround the hole this land would have made. Gotcha. So maybe the divine towers are part of the seal as well. It's like Undying Lands in Lord of the Rings, where this place was part of the land but got sliced off into another plane of existence by God. I mean, that's not wrong. That might be more spot on than I initially thought. I mean, was there a time before these were the Shadowlands? I mean, we've seen kind of reference to that too, haven't we? Could you say, like, in age long past, before even the Greater Will? Because we know that the Greater Will first impacted the Lands Between up in here, right? There was something that referenced, like, this was the place, or what am I thinking of? I feel like there was something that mentioned where the first star fell. I think the Divine Towers are part of the thing that's separating this place from the Lands Between. That would make sense. Considering there's glint sorcerers, etc., I assume it was just like a place you could go. Yeah, like it used to be. But then America sealed this whole... Like, this used to just be a continent, and then America sealed it away in the realm of shadow. Or created the realm of shadow and put this land here, like any other continent. Yeah, Divine Towers and the Pillar work as some kind of system to occlude the land of shadow. We know that Metter was the first thing. I remember that Metter was the first thing to arrive. So I guess I'm assuming she fell here, like near where she is, right? That's just an assumption, though. But that would explain why America being born here, like when America was born here, this was just a place. So then that begs the question about the Hornsent. Do the Hornsent only exist here because it's the Shadowland, and maybe the Hornsent didn't exist here before it was sealed away? Because that would explain why most rest of the lands between people don't have horns is if the Hornsent are just, they show up here now that this place has been sealed away. But the Hornsent have also said that they've been here long before anyone else. The Hornsent claim to be like the original people of this land. These are some of the questions I don't have answers to and trying to work through and speculate. I mean, these are the questions that the game isn't going to answer for us, right? This goes off into hour-long lore video land very quickly. But I think we have a decently clear picture of what went on. I think the Hornsent existed here before and were trying to achieve divinity here. At some point, Marika achieves godhood, possibly through the Hornsent, and leaves. And then seals those lands behind her. And tosses her one asshole son in. It is possible this place was separated from lands between before Marika was even born. But wasn't it Marika that did it? Aren't we assuming... Then sends Mesmer to destroy them and seals them all here. Interesting. Because the Hornsent are responsible for this tower, right? Or I guess we don't know that they made the tower. The tower is like the gate to godhood. So who is responsible for creating this? Is this a product of gods? Or is this a product of Hornsent that allowed gods to be here? So then Marika ascended to godhood and said, well, I can't have like more gods just walking in, right? So she sealed it all up. I mean, I would buy that. I feel like there are still questions, though. Like, why were the Hornsent able to do that, if that is what they did? My guess is that the Hornsent were the rulers here, like this was their land, like giants or the Carrion Roller family. Yeah. They seem to think so, right? You haven't seen the story trailer? Oh, that's true, I haven't actually watched the story trailer. I avoid their trailers like the plague. I saw the announcement trailer, now I can go back and watch the story trailer. At this point, it'll be safe to watch, show some interesting things that create some speculation. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was Marika who's sealed this, or is that also speculation? I'm assuming Marika was born over there, and then met her lands. Marika becomes a god, decides to seal. I'm wondering if the tower is how Marika became a god? Is that connected in somehow? I guess how did Mesmer how did Marika become god? Was it just a star, like just the Elden Beast fell and said, here's a crown, here's an Elden Ring? Or what? Like how? Why? Why her? Why Marika specifically? Marika probably used the tower. Did Marika call the gods in the first place? Were there no gods here before she ascended? And then she opened everything up for just a bunch of gods to come in and make everything terrible? But why would this tower exist before there were gods? Why would they make this tower pre-gods existing, right? I mean, the Hornsen are ultimately more affiliated with the Crucible. I think America became God because America fought and became one. Fought who? Did she? Yeah. Because if this tower was made by the Hornsent, then it would do a crucible thing, right? It wouldn't do an outer god thing. The Hornsent don't like the outer gods. I don't think. America is so applauded by the Hornsent that she fucks over their entire continent, and then Golden Order bully anyone showing signs of horns, as the omens remind America of Hornsent that we're super into omens, yeah. I mean, the omens are just people with horns, right? They're just people born with horns, which is, as we can see, and I was making this point before the DLC even, the horns just happen. The horns don't... The omens. The omens are just dudes with horns. This whole time. The Glomide Queen? We have not gotten any more information about that, have we? I've been running on a theory that she used the Hornsent and their divine gate to become God, which is driving a lot of like the tree second scene in that trailer. Okay. Well, we talked about the jars. True. We talked a bit about the jars. I'm gonna have to go watch the trailer now. But like that begs the question, why does this tower exist? Right? If America was the first, or I guess was America the first god in the Lands Between? I kind of assume she was. And then all the others just kind of preyed upon it. But that's not certain either, is it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm less certain about some things than I was before the DLC came out. But it does all come back to the Crucible. I think the Crucible... Like, the Crucible was always significant, right? But I think the Crucible is very significant. Because not only was it the precursor to the Erdtree, it was just a precursor of all life. Don't know, need to grab dinner? Yeah, we need to do dinner too. But I'm speculating. Like before the Erdtree, before all these outer gods in the Lands Between, it was the Crucible. And people were born and they just had stuff attached to them, like all the misbegotten, right? And all the Hornsent, and like that's just like you got born and you got like a grab bag of animal parts, and that's just because you were your soul was in the Crucible and it all got melted together, and that's just how souls worked. And then the Erdtree and order was imposed upon the Lands Between. You beat it? No. We've been doing other stuff. We beat Bayle. We beat the dragon. We've been looking for more, looking to gain power. So we've leveled a couple times. But now we're speculating. The tree here in the Lands Between is the Crucible. The tree supplanted the Crucible. The Erdtree replaces the Crucible in some fashion. Like it used to be before the Erdtree, the cycles of life and death were governed by the Crucible. Like when you die, you go to the Crucible, and then from the Crucible, souls are born, right? Isn't there a tree here though? There is. But who knows when this tree showed up? We know that there was an era before the Erdtree. We have specific references to before the Erdtree, right? Suppose there's probably a time before the Scadutree as well, is my guess, but we haven't seen anything specific about that. Maybe the tree is part of the binding as well. But like, it was the crucible, right? The crucible was how souls worked. And then outer gods start falling in the lands between, and the greater will imposes order, like big O order, right? I think this Erdtree came before the Scadutree. I would believe that for sure. Because then I bet America, I mean, what if America made the Scadutree? What if America made the Scadutree specifically to veil the lands? I mean, there is a literal veil coming from the Scadutree, right? And the Scadutree is all about scorning the outsiders. I bet you the Scadutree has something to do with keeping people out. Aside from like all the towers and such, right? Only because it's hard for a shadow to predate the original true. My opinion of the Golden Order, etc. is improved knowing they weren't stuffing people into jars to merge them into weird saints. I mean, don't think too highly of the Golden Order, because they did subjugate everyone else. Subjugating the Omens, the Nox, the Misbegotten, the Demi-Humans, basically everyone who isn't just a human, and even then, like half the humans, they all got subjugated by the Golden Order. The Giants are all gone now because of America. My opinion of America is improved because of the jar thing. I don't know about the Golden Order. Not pro-genocide, but the Horn Scent were pretty fucked up. I mean, the Horn Scent are interesting, right? Because they're obviously very motivated towards spirituality and divinity. But that is exhibited by, like, stuffing people into jars and things like that. And this whole Inquisition. And the fact that they all have, all the Inquisitors have mesmer spells. It's like, when did they become fucked up? Is there a time long past that the Horn Scent were just chill spiritual crucible people? And then America comes by and says, hey, can I be God? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then everything got bad. Is that what happened? Is that the betrayal? The Horn Scent were keeping the gate to divinity. Like, what does the gate of divinity mean in a time of the crucible, right? I guess that's what I'm not getting my head around. Like, why was there a way to become a god before and by, like, before there were gods and by people who don't like gods? Or do they just like divinity in general? Like, if they were on board with that, okay, but discovering you can do this thing to people, so doing it to them in mass is grim AF, I agree. I agree. Somehow this DLC managed to only raise more questions in true FromSoft form, right? It would be a little weird if we got all the questions answered. They definitely performed a program against America's people, stuffing them into jars against their will. That's true. It's specifically America's people. I mean, I would assume that's correct, but I don't know. Like, do we know that for sure? There is at least one phantom who talks about the only thing shamans are good for is being stuffed into jars in order to attain sainthood. Okay. I mean, we've seen the sainthood talk, right? Crackpot theory, the jars were being used to turn shamans into saints. America was their first successful attempt, a jar saint. Then they rode that success into trying to make her a god at the divine gate. I just didn't expect her to not take kindly to the genocide. Interesting. But then how does being stuffed into a jar get you a connection with the greater will, right? Because at least our former understanding was that the connection between the greater will and America is the Elden Beast, right? Pretty explicitly America's people. Okay. So I'm wondering. So America and the Horn Scent were all buddy, and then America uses them to attain godhood, and says peace. And either she breaks a vow with a Horn Scent, or later when she just casts this land into shadow because reasons. That pisses off the Horn Scent. That would be the original sin, right? Betraying the Horn Scent. When they're who granted her access to divinity in the first place. And then they start an inquisition against America's people because all the dead keeps washing up here, and they just stuff them into jars to make them useful and turn them into saints. America's people being able to merge into others does go a long way to explain the weirdness with draaaaagon. True. Explain why grafting is a thing. Grafting is a thing, isn't it? Is Godric just a really big angry jar innard? He's just the jars without the jar. That's kind of funny. Trailer refers to it as the seduction and the betrayal from which gold was born. Yeah. Because the primary grafted opponents are all offspring of America, yeah. Okay. So it's America's lineage that has this weird body malleability. I'm not sure I'm convinced that she was a jar, but that would be hilarious. I'm thinking the jars came later. I'm thinking the jars came after the betrayal. The seduction and the betrayal from which gold was born. I'm wondering about this seduction. Was there some Horn Scent that America was initially courting? And then she weasels her way into godhood and then just kicks the ladder down behind her? The gold in question is almost definitely America, yeah. Well, I figured gold as in golden order. Seduction and betrayal from which gold was born. Answers we are not getting, or questions we're not getting answers to, right? It's all very interesting. It's all fascinating. I do think I need to go eat dinner though. I'm gonna keep thinking about this. I mean, chat in Discord. We have a little Elden Ring channel. All speculation can go in there. I'm okay. Like aside from like the ending cutscene, right? I'm good with spoilers. We can just say that we're good. We've seen the lore, right? We understand what's going on. So speculation in the Discord all day long. Queen America the Eternal, yeah. I'm going to reread everything. My God. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for being here and watching me defeat Bayle and hunt down some more things, and come by on Thursday. And I think we're gonna try it again. I think we're gonna try Boyfriend Duo again. Probably hop in the Discord once I've eaten. Totally. Yeah, totally. No pressure. I'm gonna do some more off-stream playing. I'm gonna get myself summoned and help some people, and get some levels in the meantime. And then maybe we'll do some more hunting for Erdtree fragments, because I think getting that maxed out would be good. And then from there, it's just the boyfriends, right? So I think we're about to wrap this up. As long as I can succeed, we're near wrapping this up, and then we're just gonna speculate forever, and then maybe someday randomizer. Someday randomizer? Yes. So thank you for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here, and thanks for clicking buttons down there. And I hope you stay kind.